Hey guys, really quickly before I really get into this, just want to say a couple quick things. First of all, you guys might notice from my past couple videos that I have not been editing anything. My desktop actually is having some issues with one of the parts, and I haven't been able to get to my editing software, so I've been doing everything just through my laptop. So that's why everything's just going to be kind of straight run, no editing. Also, hopefully everyone is staying healthy with all this coronavirus stuff going on. I have been planning on waiting to do this shop walk around and update video until we had all of our new equipment for this year, and unfortunately this virus is kind of throwing us off and not allowing us to get our final piece of equipment that I'm waiting on. So just going to go forward with the video. I'll tell you guys what that piece of equipment is, and show you basically everything else that we've been up to this year, and kind of what our plans are for this year. So first thing we did beginning of the year is we did some kind of major cleanup in our container. This is only a 20 or 25 foot container, and we were just running out of space so quickly. So we ended up getting some more racking, shelves, got some stuff off the ground, and we're able to kind of get a little bench for the guys, their time cards, you know, like a little station for the guys in the morning. So we're just basically this year starting to run a couple crews off and on, so we're starting to have to double all of our equipment. So including hand tools, you know, power equipment, our saws, everything. So we're just quickly running out of space and had to get a little creative in here. Gonna keep adding some more racking, hangers, stuff like that. So nothing too crazy in here, but just running out of space. Trying to get things a little bit more organized. So walk you outside. Kind of did some big spring cleanup and organization yesterday with one of my guys. Took about half a day to just get things organized. So still have our box trailer set up here right next to our container. We don't really use this very much anymore. I think it left the shop one time last year, so it's really become a storage unit for us. We have our concrete mixer in there, our IQ table saw, some other hand tools, just random stuff in there. So we got that nice and snugged up to the container. So back here we have storing our wheelbarrows and our compactors. Unfortunately the compactors have to be outside right now, which kind of sucks, but hopefully for not too much longer. So one of the investments we made this year, and this is one of the things I've been waiting on, is a new bigger compactor. So I was kind of on the fence about getting another CR3 or just spending the money and getting what I really wanted is a CR6. So that's what we have here. This is a Weber CR6, bought brand new from Pave Tool. So the cool thing about this, it has a diesel engine, which is kind of unnecessary for us, but will hopefully make it last a really long time. But the cool thing is that it has the comp control system. So it's electric start, has all of our maintenance stuff. If any issues come up with the machine, it'll read through the computer, but it has the comp control system. So basically what it does is it tells you when you're fully compacted. So these lights will light up until you're fully compacted. So this is just a cool new piece of equipment for us. Running two crews, we needed two compactors, and I've wanted to get something bigger, but also that has comp control. So super excited about that. For those of you who have not seen my couple videos I put out this year, we invested in a new, bigger excavator. So got a Cat 305 E2. So bought this brand new, probably about a month ago. This is about a 12,000 pound machine. So it's about 1.5 times the size of our 303, which you can see sitting back there. So we got a tilt bucket. Same width tilt bucket as our other machine, but it's a lot deeper. This machine moves material a lot faster. And then you can see our buckets up here, kind of storing these right here. So got a, I think it's a 2-foot digging bucket. You can see it next to our 20-inch for the 303. And then also I think a 12-inch trenching bucket. So super excited about that machine. We've been running that a lot. Now having the two machines, we usually have an excavator here. Not always, but sometimes we'll have an excavator here, which is kind of nice for loading materials. So the 305 is becoming now our primary machine. So one of the things we did yesterday is we set up just took some blocks and made a couple bins. So obviously the machines are sitting in them right now, but this will become a storage bin for some loam, 3/4 inch stone, and then our chip stone. So those are kind of the three materials we use continuously, and sometimes we need to just dump a little bit, a yard or two here or there, or need to just bring a yard or two with us. So having the ability to have those all here and organized will be huge. We've been just making a mess of our area and getting really unorganized, just dumping those materials in random spots. So we were able to do some major cleanup yesterday, and this will be big for us. So stuck our plow for the pickup truck over here, moved our equipment trailer here. All of our storage of leftover materials is still sitting on this side. Moved our concrete waste pile over there. So yeah, it doesn't look too crazy. For those of you who have been kind of watching since the beginning and seeing my other shop updates, you know we clean things up a lot and are doing a lot with the little space that we have. So it's just getting a little too crazy for us here. We are running out of space very quickly, adding equipment and employees. So this year I added a new full-time foreman. So now I will be very fortunate to have two very good foremen. So added another full-time guy. So this year I will have in the summer 4 full-time guys. So running out of space to park employees, trucks. Things aren't too bad right now. All the equipment's here. It's not too bad, but once we add 4 employees' cars, it gets a little crazy. And try to be mindful of everybody else that rents space here and my landlord and his company. So the last thing that I want to share with you guys as far as new equipment for this year, which is not here, is we got another new dump truck. Not new dump truck, but new to us. So because we're running 2 crews, just needed a second dump truck. So unfortunately I don't have that here. It's all paid for and ready to go. Just been having some issues getting it insured and registered and everything, and have to go pick it up. So for those of you who follow Dirt Ninja, I bought a truck off of his parents from their landscape business. So if you follow them, you've probably seen their older International dump truck. It's a 1999, I think. Has about half the miles that this truck does, and it's in way better shape. Has an iPack toolbox, which will be great because we can basically set up a crew with tools right in the box. Has drop down sides and a swing gate. So I'm super excited for that truck. It's all ready to go, just got to pick it up. We're going to do some work to it, going to repaint the body like we did on this one this spring. Just get it cleaned up and ready to go for the year. So lots of investing this year, just been doubling basically everything, demo saws, hand tools, lots of pave tool equipment, stuff like that. So really just going to be a huge growth year for us. And we got about a month early start this year, which is good, especially with what's going on right now with coronavirus. Hopefully it won't slow us down too much, but that's about it for new equipment for this year. Planning on keeping it at that until the end of the year. Depending on how our year goes, I may look into buying a new track machine, probably a Cat 289, so the same machine we have here, just a track version and a new one. And if not, definitely next year in the spring. So because of our limited space here and us growing out of it so quickly, I am hoping later this year to actually be able to buy my own piece of commercial property. Probably not something like this with a shop, but just a piece of property that I can clear and just have kind of a lot like this and rent out to a couple other companies, and then have a lot more space for my company. So those are kind of the big things on the radar for this year. Things are looking really good for us. We have a couple really big projects going on. As you guys have probably seen, one of our projects I started doing update videos at. We are kind of on hold with that one right now, just waiting on the pool company, but we will be over there soon. So yeah, that's just about it for this year. New stuff. So if you guys have anything you want to see, any questions about this year or how we're doing things, feel free to comment below. And yeah, stay tuned. Thanks, guys.